Hey everyone, in this video we're going to walk through a couple tutorials showing you how to navigate the new regional protocol application called Onedose. If you're a Kent or Ottawa provider, the previous app will be deactivated in the future, so we're recommending to all providers, please take the time and download and start using the Onedose app. There was a flyer sent out to all of your agencies regionally, so you will need an access code to log in for the very first time. So please reach out to your agency leadership on how to download. It's super simple. All you have to do is search the Onedose app in your app store. The app has been live since January 4th along with the new protocol rollout, and it's undergone several updates. So it's really important that you're checking to make sure that you're on the latest version of the app. There have been several updates. If you're on version 1.10 or lower, there were some bugs and you could experience some delays with issues with being logged out that have since been resolved. To check what current version you are running, all you have to do is go down to the little gear wheel at the bottom and then take a look right here where it says Onedose. You'll see that I'm on version 1.10.2, and at the time of this video, this is the latest version that's out. When you initially logged in, you should have been able to select multiple MCAs or maybe just one MCA to affiliate with. Being that this app is a regional app, you are able to now kind of move in between whichever protocol sets you would like to reference if you are working in multiple counties. As you can see, I have listed Kent County here as my primary, and when you click this account settings button, it'll show everything from your name, username, your password. This is where you can go to reset your password. It also does show the counties that you've subscribed to, and you can easily change this. Just click it, and you can scroll in between all of the different counties if you want to select or deselect, just depending on what your preference is. Starting out on the home screen, you can find a couple different pieces of information. One, just make sure that you're associated with the actual medical control that you are attempting to look up protocols and information in. That's going to be really important. The information might vary in between different medical controls, just depending on what they have entered into the application. The top tab, you can see this is a quick reference for all of the different medications. It is still recommended that you're navigating through the protocols in order to get specific dosages. But again, this is a quick reference, and it will also link you to associated protocols as well. Another area that we have listed here for Kent County is all of the associated contacts. And again, just be sure that you're currently in the medical control that you are looking to reference, as they might have different information. In order to get to the protocols, you can see this little notepad here just to the right of the home screen icon. All you have to do is click that, and this is where all the protocols show up. As you can see, there's the MyMedic cards and the disaster cards also listed at the top of this, and then it continues to go through all of the different sections of protocol. Again, dependent on your MCA, you may have additional information, such as our memos that we have published, and the disaster plan is also located here. One important item to note while you're looking at the protocols, let's just select the general pre-hospital care protocol. You are able to zoom in and out as you normally would on your screen. There is currently an update happening where you are not able to just rotate your mobile device and then the protocol will become horizontal. So right now we do have a workaround for that. It's very simple. You'll notice that there's a box here. You'll just need to make it full screen, and then you have the ability to rotate it in order to be horizontal. This will be addressed in one of the later updates. Just wanted to make sure that we had talked about that here. So now that you know how to navigate the protocols, you've probably noticed this section just above the navigation icons where it has the weight calculator. This is pretty important in order to utilize, because this will actually take the weight and it will calculate the dose according to what protocol you select. So it's really important that if you are looking for medication dosages, that you actually have the weight selected first prior to navigating to the appropriate protocol, just to make sure that all of the dosages, concentrations are correct per the protocol. So once we click on the ad screen, there's a couple different ways that you can do this. All of the weights, especially the pediatric weights, are linked directly to the MyMedic cards. So this does not take away from the use of the MyMedic cards while you're on scene. However, it is another resource just to double check and verify and recross check any medication that you are about to administer to your patient. So you'll notice up here we have the weight. You can either select, you can type it in pounds or kilograms, and we'll just select one here. Contrary to everybody's belief, all patients are not 100 kilograms, so I'm going to go ahead and select 85 kilograms. And you'll notice that when we add that, that will show up now as your selected weight. If you made a mistake or you want to remove this weight, all you have to do is go back to the screen, select the weight, and then just click the minus screen and it will go back to blank. The other way that you can select a weight is by scrolling through the ages here in the scroll bar, and then also checking or unchecking the associated weight linked to the color. Again, I'm going to start out just by utilizing an adult weight. We have that selected. And now we can go through any of the protocols that we would like. In this case, I'm going to select the opioid overdose. Again, it pulls up the protocol, so you have direct access to take a look, reference anything that you might need to, and then by clicking the calculation tab, it's going to show you directly the dose to be given to that patient. And again, if we go back to the weight, we can change this weight, and we can go ahead and select 25 kilograms, and we can select an associated protocol. Again, pulling up the protocol first, click the calculation tab, and it will show you all of the medications listed for that weight. You can also click into each medication and it will show any warnings that pop up. It will also give the concentration and the basis along the calculation that was made. Again, it's always important to reference the MyMedic cards along with your pediatric medication administration. But again, this is another resource that we have available. It doesn't take too long to look it up. All of the weights will also stay attached until you change them. So again, I'm just going to come back here, clear the weight, and we can go ahead and you can change weights or go back to the protocol to reference as well. Another function that we have is now the ability to utilize and send out push notifications. So if you click on the little bell here, you'll notice that any of the notifications that were sent to the associated MCA will show up in this section. This will be dependent on what MCA sends out what messages. And so just be sure to continue to look for the push notifications. There are some updates happening to this, so we will get back with you with more information on how to utilize the push notifications. I'd like to take the time and just run through one more quick example utilizing the pain management protocol, since that's a pretty popular protocol where people need to navigate. So we're going to go ahead and add our weight. Again, clicking here, we can add the kilograms. You can also add the pounds if you have a known weight. Once that is selected, we can go down to our protocol, select our pain management protocol, and you'll see here the protocol. We can click over to the calculation tab, and again, this will show all of the medications that we can utilize for pain management for an 80 kilogram adult. As you can see, we have all the different medications listed here, along with some warnings now that we have the ability to put into the app. So just remember, if you are administering ketamine, it's a max single dose for adult patients of 25 milligrams, which in turn coincides to the max dose of pulling up and drawing up 0.25 milliliters in a syringe. So if you're drawing up more than 0.25 milliliters, please take the time to double check and ensure that you have the proper dosage with ketamine. It does also have the other medications listed, so I just wanted to briefly run through that one to show how that works.